When did 60 seconds change everything? My wife and I had just left our favorite restaurant, the little Italian place where we had our first date 9 years ago. We were driving home, blaring our favorite songs. Ariella was in the passenger seat wearing her favorite green dress and singing her heart out. She was laughing at something I said. I don't even remember what now. I just remember glancing over at her, the streetlights catching her face, thinking I was the luckiest man alive. Then I saw headlights in our lane, coming straight at us. I yanked the wheel. We hit the guardrail and went straight through it. For exactly 1 second, we were airborne. Ariella's hand reached for mine. Our fingers brushed but didn't connect. Then we hit the water. The river swallowed us whole. Our car started sinking immediately. I could feel it pulling us down, the weight of the engine dragging the front end toward the bottom. Outside the windows, nothing but black water. No light, no surface, just darkness. Water started pouring through my cracked window. Not trickling, pouring. That's when I understood. If we didn't get out before the car filled, we would drown. I looked at Ariella. She was conscious, but disoriented too. Blood dripping from a cut above her eyebrow. We're in the river, I said. We need to get out, right now. Water was at our ankles. So cold it burned. Ariella tried to move, then she froze. I can't feel my legs. She looked down. The dashboard had collapsed on impact. It was pressed onto her thighs, pinning her to the seat. No, 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 no. She grabbed the dashboard and pulled. Her arms shook, but nothing moved. Help me get this off. I grabbed the dashboard next to her hands. We pulled together, straining, desperate. It didn't move. Pull harder! She was screaming now, tears streaming down her face. I felt the water hit my calves, rising faster. Ariella clawed at her seatbelt, yanked the buckle over and over, jammed. It won't open. Why won't it open? I pulled until my fingers bled. Nothing. Find a knife. Cut it off me! She screamed. I searched frantically. Console, glove box, floor, nothing sharp. Ariella reached toward her hip. Her hand touched water. We hadn't realized it was that high. Oh God, oh God, oh God. She grabbed the dashboard again, pulled so hard a scream ripped from her throat. Nothing. I don't want to die. Her voice broke. Please, I don't want to die here. You're not going to die. I'm going to get you out. I started kicking the windshield. The glass cracked but held. I kicked until my leg was numb. The water reached her stomach, soaking through the green dress. It's so cold. She shivered. Ariella was sobbing now. Deep, gasping sobs. I can't die like this. Not trapped. Not trapped. The water reached her chest. I hit the glass harder. My arm was giving out. The water reached her neck. She tilted her head back just to breathe. Then she suddenly grabbed my arm. Stopped me. You need to go. I looked at her. What? She grabbed my jaw softly. Your window. You can break through. Swim to the surface. I kept trying to pull the dashboard. I'm not leaving you, I said through tears. The water touched her jaw. Please, she was begging. I'm so scared, but I'm more scared of watching you drown. I can't have that be the last thing I see. Ariella, I need you to live. That's the only way I can be brave. The water reached my shoulders. I don't know how to be brave without you, I said. Then lie to me. Tell me you'll be okay. I stopped pulling. Put my hands on her face. Her skin was ice. Tell me about the balcony, she whispered. Water lapped at her lips. Tell me about the night we met. I want that to be the last thing I hear. The water reached my chin. I was sobbing. You were wearing a yellow sweater, I said. My voice was shaking. You asked me what my favorite word was. What did you say? I said Squirtle, and you laughed. And I knew right then I was going to marry you. She smiled through her tears. The same smile I loved for 9 years. I'm so glad I got to love you, she whispered. I love you too, every single day. The water touched her lips. Now go, live for me. I nodded, knowing a single word would make me cry harder. I love you, I love you. The water rose over her mouth. She tilted her head back, took one last breath. Her eyes never left mine. I punched through my side window and swam out. Then I swam over to her side and pressed my palm against the cracked window. Underwater, she raised her hand, pressed it against the glass, against mine. I could feel her fingers through the cracks, but I couldn't hold her. 1 inch of glass between us, 1 inch, and I couldn't get through it. Her eyes stayed locked on mine, bluer than all the water around us. I watched her mouth move underwater. 3 words. I love you. I said them back, even though she couldn't hear me. Then her eyes softened. Her body relaxed. The fear left her face, and her hand slid slowly down the glass. I watched it disappear into the dark. I don't remember breaking through my window. I don't remember swimming to the surface. I just remember her hand sliding down that glass. They found her 2 hours later, 40 feet down, still pinned by the dashboard. The divers said the impact crushed both her femurs. There was never any way to free her. They said I did everything I could. Maybe they're right, but every night I dream about that windshield, her palm against mine. 1 inch of glass between us, and I couldn't save her.